Well, let's just hear from the coach himself. Morne Swanepoel is standing by with our colleague. CS Duplicity. Over to you, SDP.
Thank you, Simon. Yes, Morne 2-0. How are your emotions right now? First Dylan in action, your son, and then Tapiwe put on quite the show.
CS, you know what a lot of people don't realize is a lot of us coaches take that very personal in terms of like, these are kids. You know, not just my own sons, but like Tapiwe, he's like my son as well. So when these guys fight, we put many, many hours in the cage with them, many, many hours on the mats, long 6 to 8 weeks of intense training, and just to see this happen, yeah, you'll see a lot of times tears running down my eyes. That's not weakness.
I could see how emotional you were after Dylan won earlier, his first professional victory. What does it mean to you? I mean, as a father, you must be extremely proud.
Very few people can understand what it is to be the coach and the dad. Dylan, with his debut, had a lot of emotional stuff and challenges he was dealing with. So this has been a very big build-up for him. And EFC hasn't seen the best of Dylan yet. If you just look at his amateur record over 30 fights, most of them won, well, all of them won beside against Cameron Simon, which if you speak to Cameron, he'll tell you what happened there. So yeah, EFC will still see Dylan. He's the Punisher, you'll see. Yeah.
Tapiwe was a bit wild at times, and the most technical part was the submission. What did you say to him between the rounds?
Tapiwe's got a very strong guillotine and rear naked choke. What people also need to understand, and Tapiwe travels almost 2 hours to get to my gym on trains and taxis, so he actually trains with me once a week. All the other times he trains on his own, so it's kind of tough sometimes to get the technical abilities across, but he's such a humble warrior, and as you saw there, the heart of a lion, you know, he's just an amazing athlete to work with. So I've got a lot of positiveness in the future to see what's going to get out of this guy.
Yeah, that was incredible tonight. One more to go. Bradley, he's on a tear at the moment. He's the nightmare. A lot of people are keeping an eye on him. What can we expect from him tonight against a dangerous opponent?
Look, first of all credit to Madiba. We got a lot of respect for him. One of my previous students, Wesley Hawke, also fought against him. We won that one. So Madiba's been around for a very long time. We're very humbly, respectfully accepting the bout. Obviously, it's a very big fight for Brad. But again, not being my boys, I don't think there's many guys that put the amount of hours in the gym that these two boys do. I've been training fighters, been involved in MMA since 1994, and since being here since EFC 1 with Wenzel, now the first champ. So out of all my champs, all my fighters, my boys, you know, not that they're my boys, they just, I don't ever have to ask for them to train. I don't ever have to ask them to put 100% in. They're in the gym every day, 7 days a week. They live, breathe, eat what I do, what I brought up as a youngster as well. And yeah, for Brad, it's an amazing opportunity. Let's see what happens. You know, as I said in my interview with EFC as well, as long as the guys can get in the cage, they can respect each other, and afterwards be good friends. I don't have a problem with any of the other stuff that happens in the cage. Obviously, we want the win, but to fight against somebody like Madiba is an honor for us.
Well, you're a pioneer of MMA in South Africa. Well done on that. Good luck with Bradley's fights. And it's some good news for Durban after everything they've gone through. Well done, Morne. I appreciate it. It's time now to look at Bradley Swanepoel in action as he prepares for the main event, or main card here at EFC Fight Night.